What it do, man?
What it do, man?
We got HitKidd up here. Appreciate you for coming too, bro.
Thank you.
Boxing them in, man. Let's get started on this shit because I'm excited.
For sure.
Hit, tell these folks where you grew up at.
Grew up in South Memphis on Austin Avenue. That's if you know, is you familiar with MG Gardens or, I mean, you know, Lamar Gardens or College Park. It's a street adjacent from, you know, College Park, and I stayed around the street from William Street grocery store, and then I ended up moving to like the Oak Haven area.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm from South Memphis.
People don't understand over there. You got Lamar knowing college.
Then, you know, back in the day, you know, you had the headquarters around the corner, and yeah, it was just a mix of stuff going on.
Porter Street was here.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Grocery store.
I ain't really know nothing about it till I got older. Me and my cousin just used to walk to the store. They get a bag of chips. We cut through the little alleyway. It was albino dude. He used to stay in a blue house. We used to cut past his house, go to the store. We don't know what's going on. We just go and get a bag of chips.
It was because you was protected. You had a protection around you, like, you know what I'm saying, stuff ain't gonna help you.
Yeah, you just had that aura, like, yeah, I'm straight. Yeah.
I have that too, you know what I'm saying? That's why we love heavy people, because people like, why you over there? We like, shit,
I feel cool over here. I don't know about y'all, I feel good.
Feel comfortable?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So who was you raised by? Your mom, dad?
Both. And, you know, a little bit of my grandparents, because when I stayed in South Memphis, I stayed with all my cousins and grandma in the same house. But yeah, both my parents in my life. You know, my dad was doing some little things, but nevertheless, as far as being a father figure, it's wonderful.
How was your childhood growing up over in both places you was in?
It wasn't really bad. It was really normal. I wouldn't say normal, but at that time it was normal. Like, we was eating like the syrup sandwiches, and we only had one juice per week. Cookie used to be up at the top of the counter, and that was special. We was eating cut up hot dogs, Spam sandwiches. You know, like just the normal hood stuff. But I ain't never like I ain't really like dealing with a lot of other kids unless you was like right the house next to us or my cousin. So it was pretty smooth for me. I just used to play curry ball with my friend. I'm talking about like when I stayed in South Memphis. Used to play curry ball, whatever, with my homie A-Rab, and that was really about it. Staying over there, I ain't really like going out. I went outside, but you know what I'm saying. Everything else felt like a different world if I was to go down all the way around the corner. Cause I felt like I ain't had no business being there. So if I wasn't going to the store, going to the candy lady, I wasn't going nowhere else.
And you know what, bro? You just said some real shit a couple times, because that's kind of like the South Memphis way. Like, we stayed in our zone. You know what I'm saying? If we went a little bit down the street or around the corner, we felt like, hey, mama can't see me.
Yeah, I don't want to witness none of that. Just because I always make sure I stay out of trouble. So if something went wrong, I knew it was my fault because I did something out of my jurisdiction. So I ain't go to College Park. I went a couple times, but if I went, I would go with my cousin. But that was foreign to me. It wasn't really foreign, but I was like, nah, I ain't going over there. Yeah, I might got some other stuff going, so I'm just gonna chill in front of the house. And you know, moving to Oak Haven. You know, I had some cool neighbors I'm still cool with to this day. I ain't really realized it was like a little hood is more. They had little Crips or whatnot in the neighborhood, but other than that, it was normal to me. Everything really normal. That's when I started riding bikes, going to a whole different neighborhood with my homies. Yeah. But that was about it. It wasn't nothing crazy. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't really truly believe it was nothing crazy from my personal perspective. That was crazy.
Yeah, it was definitely crazy things going on around you, but once again, when you stay in your own zone, you can kind of stay away from stuff.
Yeah, I used to, like, you know what I'm saying, walking down the street, I'd go somewhere by myself and never worried, like, even when I was, like, younger, and be a group of dudes, you know what I'm saying, trying to size you up. I'm walking to the store, I'm having my headphones in, you know what I'm saying, I ain't worried about none of y'all, I'm finna keep on walking. All they looking gangster, ain't bothering me. I'm finna go get me some juice. And bag chill, and I'm gonna walk back to the crib.
Same with me, bro. And that's how I used to treat it when I was in South.
Yeah.
Hey, Somebody could be fighting right beside me.
I'm for a fight. I'm going.
Yeah.
I know I'm finna just go slash this side. Nah, I don't mind getting whooped. All right, I'm finna go to the store though.
Nah, my business, man.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? I admire that about you. So when you was coming up, did you feel like you was different?
I don't know. I guess so.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't really. I don't know. It didn't. It felt like I was normal, but I never. Okay, I always did stuff that other people wouldn't consider doing, but I didn't really see that as me just being different though. That made sense.
Just you being
Yeah, I was just being myself. But as I got older, I'm like, dang, a lot of people ain't like how I am. You know what I'm saying? I'd be joking, but I'd be the first one that say I'd be talking about my friends all the time. But I'd be the first person, if they didn't feel right about themselves, I'd be the first one to step in and talk to them, etc. But a lot of people that make jokes about their friends, be hating on their friends, and just be thinking some other type of way.
That's very true.
Yeah, but now that I think about it though, since you asked me the question, yeah, I was definitely different from everybody. Like even from recess and being in middle school, elementary school, high school, yeah, I was very different. But it wasn't different to where I used to get in trouble or just doing some outrageous things. But it's like, yeah, dude, something off a dude in a good way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, I think a lot of times you seem to a person, like you say, you stuck to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
We just used to have our own thing going on in our mind, how we see things, we think different.
Yeah, I be foreshadowing stuff, so I be thinking a little different. My mind just registers things a little different than other people. So what I see at my eyes be different in my head. Yeah, cause I be trying to read minds and just do all type of stuff just to keep my energy where is it.
Yeah, cause we protecting energy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? What age was you when you got interested? When you fell in love with music?
3 years old. For sure, 3. I had to be like 3 or 4. I know I stated this a couple times, but my dad, he does music as well. He doing music now, and he used to have. He's just like when we stayed in South Memphis. He used to have the stereo. He used to record in the living room, and that's the first time I vividly remember me getting the piano, record myself. Me and my cousin record myself, like with the 2 cassette tapes. I forgot how I used to do it, but anyway, I used to press record on cassette tape, play the beat on the piano, and then try to make songs. We sitting there yelling. I still got the tapes to this day that I plan on putting out. So, you know, I actually got proof that I was doing this at 3, 4 years old, and as I got older, so definitely 3 years old when I fell in love with music.
So, you're in love with music, so did you know what you wanted to do when you got older?
I was talking about being an astronomer. I wanted to be an astronomer until I took the ACT test. I was really like, I had telescope, everything. I had a book about stars, all that. I wanted to be a real deal astronomer. Like seriously, I was really like my 12th grade chair. And then they didn't have no certain class. They didn't have no good science class, or they didn't have any music classes at the school I went to. I went to Arkansas, Monticello. And they ain't had no class, so I'm like, dang, you know what? I'm gonna have to change this. And even then, like I was just doing music because it was just fun to me. And at that time, I was producing. I ended up producing for Co Cash and Stunner and Goldie, everybody around that time. And that's why I was like, you know, we can really do something. I was shooting videos too for Lil Stunner and a couple other people. But
you said you were shooting the video.
Shooting videos too.
You like shooting the video?
Yeah, shooting. I was producing and shooting their videos, and Mac J Rock too. Shout out to Mac J Rock. I was making their beats, shooting their video, taking them somewhere, going out with them, going to they parties, all that.
Wow.
This right before I was gonna go to college, and that's when I really seen like, yeah, I really see that.
So that's where you get your directing skills from.
Yeah, I had already been doing that. I actually shot in a video on whatchamacallit that just left. That was crazy. Yeah, I was like, y'all for too wild for me. Y'all doing too much. But that was the hardest video I ever think. I like that was the most organic video I ever shot, and I was just putting clips together. It just looking so cool, and the fact I only knew like 2, 3 dudes. But it didn't feel uncomfortable. But you know, that's what I got from shooting videos. It's just like, yeah, I feel like I can do this too. So from then on, you know, I always knew that I'd be touching the camera or be behind the camera or something like that.
Okay, what age were you when you started producing?
Legit, probably like 14, 15. So it's been about 12 years now. But they had to been like 9th, 10th grade when I started. When I was able to get a laptop, put Fruity Loops on there, and started making beats. But you know, growing up, my dad had the studio in the house, so he had like the MPC, the ACAD 2000, and I tried to make some. Something that could look cool. Cause I used to see it on what's the move, Hustle and Flow. I'm like, dang, my dad got one of them joints. I'm gonna make a beat on there, and you know what I'm saying, pressing the buttons, he gave it to me separately. You know, where the standalone, and they weren't hooked up to nothing. I tried to make it, and he had the little track, the little things she put in there with the sound, little jump kits. I tried to make a beat using it, and thought I was doing something. Now I was like, you know what? When me and my neighbors seen that they brother had FL Studio, we was like, dang, that's what Soulja Boy used, because we heard the same sounds off of Crank That on the computer. I was like, dang, I can get this myself and make beats like this. Instead of asking my dad, I went back to the house, got the program, put on my dad's computer, and he hit the thumbnail saying, you know, I had something on his computer, and that's how I started making beats.
That's crazy because you seen the transition.
Yeah.
He was on this side, and then you went on this side when it got easier for a producer.
Yeah, so I came from, man, me and my little cousin KJ in my room sneaking and recording on my stereo, just on the stereo playing the beat, pushing the piano out loud, right? The beats on the piano out loud. And then man, it was cool. It was cool it was cool being my cousin and doing that, because I didn't know that it was gonna happen now. You know, going back and thinking about it. Then transitioning into messing with my dad in his studio, like we actually had a studio set up in the house, and then getting to having a laptop.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Like everything is in this laptop now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? At first, the producer had to do this.
It's compressed, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So what did they do for you that made it way more easier? And then that's when you was like, okay, I'm finna do this shit.
I don't know. It was fun. It was too fun for me to pay attention. It was hard or easy. I want to worry about how hard it was. I was finessing them sound, like I'm digging deep, like I'm finna get this. I'm trying to get this sound. I'm putting plenty of viruses on my computer, trying to get it deeper into the sound just so I can get it. You know what I'm saying? Going through the website, like, okay, I gotta get it. Oh, I can download this. Download. All right, set this up. What I need to do? Get on YouTube. All right, boom, set up, making beats. Viruses everywhere, making beats. It was just too fun. I wasn't caring about how hard it was. I used to pull up the hoods to my President Island, not Island, but over there around the corner from where I used to stay, where I grew up from.
Yeah, you said President Island. Yeah, that's
all right, so you got BTW on your right. All you gotta do is just go straight, not toward downtown, but the other way. And then you go that way, then you like go off to the right side. It's closer to by Roy Studios, but before Roy Studios. So I was over there selling beats, and man, I'm real deal in the hood. Like everything else around me don't even matter. Like I ain't care how many pistols, guns. I remember I sat on the dude bed. As soon as I walked in, it's just straight trap house. I'm like, okay, all right, boom, boom, boom. I see what's going on, just make sure I don't get killed when I walk in here. So when I walk in the room, I'm trying to sit on the bed, hold chopper slid on my booty cheek. So I'm like, I ain't gonna lie. In my head, I'm like, man, I'm just trying to make some money. And then I'm trying to put the laptop, trying to make beats. He got my 2003 computer. He's like, my bad, bro. I mean, he gone. And then he got Kush everywhere. I'm like, I'm just trying to get a little money. I wasn't worried, like I wasn't like scared or tripping. It's just like, look where I'm at. Just picturing it now, like that's crazy.
You know what? It's so fun. I'm laughing because I was doing it at one point.
Yeah.
I'd be so addicted to just having fun with the music video, shooting music videos, that in the middle of the video, I say, man, what the hell I'm at, bro, with these niggas with these guns?
Man, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want nothing. it just I didn't want to. I ain't never feel uncomfortable. It's just like, look, I'm too grown for all this. Not then, but like now, you know, I feel like that. But back then, they told me they wanted some dude told me, man, I'm finna spend 10. I'm finna give you $300 for 10 B. I'm like, ooh, I'm turned.
On the way.
Played real bad. Like, dang, I'm doing all this. I'm thinking I'm getting some little cheese. I think I bought some Nike Force, them shoes with that $300.
You hear me?
Thought I would get some money, but I was in a lot of situations. Even when in like Stebo Hood, I think that was the first time I shot a video in the hood, and I'm shooting it. Then I just see a big old gun. And I'm like, know what I'm saying? Hey, that's John loaded, my guy.
Take your hand off the trigger.
Man, so I wasn't tripping, but it's just like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Chill. I'm 18, so all that was, I wouldn't say it wasn't foreign, but I didn't know this hood or whatnot. And me shooting a video my first time, somebody else's hood, that was, you know, it was an experience. But nevertheless, I still had fun though. So that's what it was taking for me to get in certain positions. Not knowing like I was really in some stuff a lot of people wouldn't feel comfortable in.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Even to this day a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't really tripping. But you know, nowadays people kind of stupid, so I try to stay my best away from people I feel like gonna be eating.
Yeah, me too, bro. Like you said, once again to go back, we protecting the energy, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Anybody take my love away from this, I'm not finna be around them, bro.
Facts. If I feel rubbed the wrong way, a piece, and depending on how delivered, you know what I'm saying? Nah, it's getting cut out automatically.
For sure, that. You know what I'm saying? Because we can do that now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
What was one of your first beats that you was like, hey, I'm good in the motherfucker? Like,
when I got the
doing something.
no, I really did got the sampling, you know, some old Memphis samples and stuff, and I'm like, ain't nobody else doing this, and for sure, wasn't nobody else doing it unless they were born in 1981. So I felt super cool when nobody my age doing no beats like that. And then when I had the chance to go to DJ Zerk house in 2013,
wow,
he gave me the real samples from Lock 'Em in the Trunk, and I redid Lock 'Em in the Trunk right at his crib, and he had hit up DJ Paul and like, hey man, I got this producer, you know, blah blah blah. Paul wasn't really paying attention, but nevertheless, he like at that time, like getting DJ Paul email was so cool to me.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, I'm over DJ Zerk house, like.
With the email from, and you just made the class.
I remade Lock 'Em in the Trunk at DJ Zerk house, and I'm like, bro, oh my god, this is cool. Like this is I'm really living the dream. Being with making beats at DJ Zerk house. He got the old little the little thing where you put the cassette tape in and can record it digitally. Mm-hmm. So that was crazy.
So that was a very milestone moment.
Yeah, and it really out the strength of my dad knowing Zerk, and I was like, you know, I was talking to Zerk, like, you know, my dad, blah blah blah, and after that, boom, and then I took it from there, and now Zerk, you know, he just check in with me, and we just talk, and yeah, he had, you know, he got me in a couple sessions, and I was able to make beats with him. I'm actually on his, I won't say recent, but his last project that he dropped. I think I'm on it like 3-4 times, and just to do that with an OG, you know, Memphis legend, it's crazy to me.
Cause I'm big on paying respect, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That's how I felt. Like me, the way I came up with me paying respect, cause that's how I used to listen to was Zerk, Squeaky, 3-6, the old, you know, Bone Thugs. Like there's just the whole sound just growing up. Like, bro, I can't wait to work with everybody. And I say I work with like 80% of everybody listen to.
And I help. You know, I think they help develop your sound with the new school people that you mess with. Because you bring that. Because every time I hear somebody want to mess with you, they always say, well, I got to give a hit line. He got that old school, new school type thing going on. So,
definitely.
And what was one of your beats the first beat that went viral? Like, as far as the artist, the song, and the beat and everything. Like,
well, I had a beat that went viral, but then I had a song that went viral. But the first beat that was kind of going viral was a beat I made on Twitter, and Key Glock had quoted it. Cause I'm like, man, why my Twitter going up? And I said he had quoted it, and boom, went from there. But the first song would Be Down, actually, with Lil Migo and Clay Cooch Period 3. I gotta say the whole night. He gonna be mad and watch the interview. But I was working on my album, like the HitKidd for President project I got, and I had this beat. I'm like, man, it's just hard. But the way I work, I want to put people together that at first, if you was to think about it, it all make sense. Like we think about Lil Migo, this before he signed a heavy count, or before we knew he was signing a heavy count, and Clay. You think about both of their sounds at that time, like you'll never think they'll do a song. So we was in Atlanta at the studio, and I played the beat. I said I'm working on my album, you mind getting on it? Cool. You know, Clay would go roll with it. I had asked them, you know, y'all do a song, and I was like, Migo. Yeah, I be trolling him about his ad lib, damn. So I said, you know what, it just make a song. We just say damn the whole time on the chord, just say damn. And from there, we were trying to structure how it's go actually happen. It was like, y'all go alternate. Y'all go be like back and forth. You say damn. Clay was supposed to say like something else, but he ended up saying damn. But obviously, you know, it was Clay when he said damn. And then he got it was like damn. Then second half, it dub. And then they go into the choruses. So they was actually rapping. Then Migo get up, Clay go sit down. Zach Herford with us. He was helping us structure the song and everything. And we went, you know what I'm saying, we in the hood as we, you know, shooting the video. And when you pay attention, everybody's dressed as their personality enhanced. That makes sense. I had my mask on to check it out. Clay was dressed up in a sweater, but he in the trap, he got a sweater on with the glasses and some Clay Perry looking pants, and Migo, you know, got the jewelry on iced out, and that's when he had the heavy count chain on then. So, you know, we did that, put it out, and when we posted it, I noticed like my likes and comments were going up like crazy. So I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Dang, this must be, you know, people must like this song. So every time we would post like a meme, like the little video, you know what I'm saying, people were putting their song on top of videos. And one of them was the girl sitting on the stairs, rocking side to side. And when I posted that joint had got like 10,000 views. And at that time, there was a lot of views in that little time frame of how long it was posted. So when I posted that, I found that video because a YouTuber, I think his name started to see, but anyway, a YouTuber had posted a video. That's where I got it from. Yeah, I think that's how it went viral. And then it was getting on TikTok. I think that's how the videos, the song being on the video ended up start going, because TikTok was just from the start popping, and we probably had one of the biggest songs at that time, like seriously. So when it started going viral, we like, yo, this crazy. But before we really knew it was going viral, I did a challenge because I seen everybody in the M was messing with it, and so I did the challenge, and I'm like, I'm receiving a lot of people saying, yeah, they'll do the challenge, and people sending the challenges. I'm like, dang, this junk must be banging or something. You know how you drop a song, you don't really know how people go perceive of it. So as it went along, we started seeing on TikTok, we realized we was at like 50,000 videos on the first, TikTok has their sounds, and a guy named Jay had the sound that actually went viral, even though it was our song, and then you had the actual song sound on TikTok. Yeah. So the song, the actual song had like 15,000, I think like 15,000 videos or 12,000, something like that. And at that moment we seen, it was like 50-something thousand videos because of Jay, because he went viral. He had to go viral on TikTok. And that's when everybody started using it. One guy, the first guy I looked at, he had 9 million views. There was only one person. They had the video going crazy, and we had like 50,000. No, we had 76,000 the last time I checked.
I'm gonna tell you, I was scrolling on Instagram. Sometimes I scrolled on Zach's page. Yeah. And I scrolled on there, and sometimes you scroll up, it stops. Mm-hmm. So I'm in the restroom, using the restroom, and I just heard the chorus going, damn. So, you know, it starts itself back over. So I didn't listen to it while I'm in the bathroom for about 5 minutes straight. I thought that was the whole song.
Yeah.
I was like, this is fucking brilliant.
Man, I just wanted to do something cool because everybody else making their choruses sound too, like, I don't know, they just trying to.
It was too much like going on in these choruses. That's why the Migos be winning because they make
simplicity,
hard choruses. You know
so I thought they were cool. I was just like, dang, this gonna be cool to say just damn the whole time. I wasn't trying to go viral. I just wanted to do something I thought was cool to me. Did that, and we ended up reaching 1 million on Spotify, million streams on Spotify and Apple Music. Probably maybe a 1.5 on both, maybe 2 million. We haven't checked lately. I doubt it's at 2 million, but for sure it's like at 1.3 to 5 million. So that's my that will finalize that that's my biggest hit.
So, HitKidd, like, when did you and Duke, you know what I'm saying, relationship came about?
It was 2017 because I was still in school. I don't know, I had reached after like whole lot I had dropped. I was like, dang, dude, hard. So I had DM'd him and was like, I wanted to send him some beats. And I sent some stuff. He was like, bruh, what's your number, ASAP? We got to lock in. Man, this is exactly what I've been looking for. And we found out like we was on the same, like, you know what I'm saying, trying to keep that wave going that people were doing, the artists and producers were doing in the 90s from Memphis. So we just re-pioneered the sound at that time. And, you know, along the way, like probably like the next year, we found out our daddy did music together.
Yeah, Duke told me that.
That was crazy. Because I had asked him. I asked my dad, I said, you know somebody named Duke Nitty? Because Duke was talking about something to the extent like his dad did music with some people, like the song they did. I think it was Nobody Need Nobody. And that's when I asked my dad, like, nah, you know this dude named Duke Nitty? He's like, yeah, we got some songs together. I was like, what? And I thought that was cool because, like, you know, now me and Duke working. So, yeah, this one, it really kicked out like 2017. And he ended up signing probably like, a couple months later, like in 2018. It was because it was around my birthday, so I remember he ended up signing. Then we just locked in and we just, everything I sent him, he was putting magic on it. But we got a lot of release songs just from even back then, but it's crazy.
What was the first beat that y'all made? I mean, what was the first song that you made, you know, be produced for him?
It was a song called Break the Law, but he never put it out.
Oh, damn.
That was the first song called Break the Law, and he never put it out. But that was the first one. That's crazy.
Wow. So what was the first one that actually came out?
I think Chosen. Chosen came out first. Yeah.
They got a video to it?
And Mario Studios. SC Studio, Mario.
Yeah.
Yeah, Studio, this name. This one they shot. I went there.
Yeah, you and him got like a crazy chemistry when y'all working.
Yeah, it's just.
Well, I'm talking like I don't know. Yeah, y'all got a crazy chemistry, bro.
Yeah, definitely. I'm sure we got chemistry without being by each other. Crazy chemistry when we with each other. It could be cool, be turned up, whatever they need, like whatever he need for the session, we gonna get it done for our energy. We want to like really lock in and settle down, not be too crunk, and you know what I'm saying, we can flip vibes, but that's what we're trying to work on right now. Like we got some stuff that ain't rah 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 rah. It's some laid back melodic stuff.
It look like you and him be having a lot of fun.
Yeah, definitely. So I don't be need no. You know what I'm saying? I don't need no anything to make me turn up. It's just like it go crazy because that's what I'm there for. I have fun doing it.
Yeah. Crunk ain't dead. You didn't produce it?
Nah, that was somebody from overseas.
You was on set though.
The remix. I had just came back from Atlanta when he had shot the video. I was so mad. I'm like, bro, I know this jump finna go crazy. And that jump ain't going viral. Well, Crunk ain't did remix video. Yeah, now I was for sure on set. I was sore the next day after being on set.
So Crunk ain't dead.
The remix video.
The remix.
I was sore. I was jumping. I had energy for the whole 15, 16 hours that we had shot. That first day. No way.
We worked the shit at y'all.
That was a long day. That was the biggest shoot. That was the biggest shoot that I had ever been to.
Like, what you think about those processes? That ain't no walk in the park, ain't it, man?
Nah, but that's why you gotta be an asshole. So that I ain't going for none of that. I saying that, I said if I really did get the directing, nah, I see what we got going on, and that go for anything really. Like especially dealing with music, you gotta be an asshole.
Yeah, cause it gotta get done.
I'm not playing with nobody. I don't play with nobody career. I don't need to play with mine.
Nah, for real. What I was gonna say, what is something like when you're producing the beat? What helps you get to in your zone?
I gotta do this. Like I just tell myself like you gotta do this, and then especially being married, like you got a wife, you really have a family. We got a son now, so. You know, I might just walk in the room somewhere and just look at them like, yeah, I gotta do this. I ain't no playing around. I'm not gonna play around with just me by myself, and now I got 2 other people to take care of. I ain't playing around, so that'd be on my mind too. Besides something family oriented, I just want to change the world. Just change what's going on, change the perspective of how Memphis music being looked at. Just get more eyes on Memphis. Just be the best HitKidd I can be. That's the root of everything when I sit down. Be the best HitKidd, be the best father, be the best husband, all that in one. As soon as I sit down.
Too.
Thank you.
Your marriage and stuff, man. I'm proud of you.
Thank you. Yeah, and I want to show people, show the men that you can actually have a family and a lot going on without, you know what I'm saying, you gotta be chasing these girls or whatnot, and there's too many personalities dealing with, there's too many, like, nah, you can be married and it'd be a lot too, but you know what I'm saying, you can have a legit family, that come with it, y'all be, but I ain't trying to say, I'm trying, like, bro, go, you know what I'm saying, if you ain't married, at least get somebody that can really take care of you mentally, because it can be a lot wailing on you. Even having a child is a big responsibility. Nevertheless, that's still like everything good. Like that made me feel good when I had to see him and take care of our child.
That's the motivation.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you gotta ask people look around and see what is their motivation.
People be thinking having a family in music look lame. Like, now I be hustling. Sometimes I have to be like, hey, tell my wife, like, hey, you got 24-hour studio session. You know what I'm saying? I need you. Whether she get mad or not, I got to roll. But then sometimes, like, I got to come back and tell the guy, like, you know what I'm saying? I can't do this family time.
Nah, for sure.
I'm shutting all that down. Like, it's family time, cause you know what I'm saying? I don't care about y'all being mad at me. I need to make sure my household is fine.
Yeah, because that's gonna dictate your mood for the day.
Yeah, for the everything.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Know what I'm saying? I'm getting yelled at. Y'all not. It's all that, man. Come on, bro. Go to the. No, I don't want to do it. I'm not doing it. I'm not mad at y'all. Don't get mad at me. You mad at me? I care less. My wife is happy. My son is straight. At the end of the day.
Nah, for sure. Man. So. We see your mask.
Yeah.
We see your persona on your lap.
Mm-hmm.
When did that come about?
Like in 2014.
Mm-hmm.
I just always liked the mask, and then I put on the album cover called Mastermind. It was on Spinrilla. Was it Spinrilla? Yeah, it was on Spinrilla, and I just rolled with it. I always been calling myself Mastermind. I got old tweets You can look up my stuff from 2014. I'm talking about calling myself a mastermind, and I always roll with the mask because I feel like they completed like that image of being a mastermind.
Go right with it.
Yeah.
Go hand in hand. You know what I'm saying? Like, what kind of beats would you say that you do?
Dark, spontaneous, lots of energy. But spontaneous come in when I'm doing, if I do some pop stuff, like I got the kind of brand you expect me to do, pop out doing some country music, or you're like, that's HitKidd. I kind of don't expect it, but I do expect it. So at the end of the day, I leave that open ended when I say spontaneous. Like you'll know I can do some other stuff.
You one of the few producers that you nah, fuck that. You the livest producer.
Thank you.
Thank you. Be in the video with the artist.
Yeah, because a lot of people don't be feeling motivated, or they feel like, some people just trying to do it just to get on. Artists deal with producers just trying to get on, and so they can go do their own thing. Nah, it's fun for me. I love being creative and make other people feel good. So along the lines of me take care of business and dealing with my career, I can have fun doing it with the people that want me to have fun too, like Duke and, Clay, dealing with them too, especially like I'm always around them. And it's just fun. So that's why I have to have that energy to keep other people going. You got a light bulb and you do all the, you touch one thing or you got a magnet, so that piece can go to the next one and on down, domino effect.
Are you still with Dream Chasers?
Yeah. But I feel like we weren't saying as far as sound, because I'm from the South.
Yeah.
They from the East Coast. But hopefully I want to be able to miss that somewhere. But I'm standing on like, nah, this is what I do. I don't be like doing all this sending beats and you need to be doing this. No, I'm not. I don't care. This is what I do. Because, you know what I'm saying? I feel like sometimes in the industry, people tell you, yeah, we doing this over here. Come to the party. They don't see the address or directions or nothing. Yeah, they be like, it's a party. That's it. It was like it's an invitation, but the slick ain't. And I'm the type of person, you tell me, it's a party. All right, cool. I know it's a party. Then you get to the party. I'm already, what's up? I'm already in that joint. I'm already turning up with everybody in the party. He be like, that ain't how you get here. Yes, I'm here. And I took the route I wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? So I like being in the studio with artists. They might not feel like that, but this me. Don't wait till you see me doing it with somebody else before you get the, oh, okay, now I see. No, I told you. You need to believe it. I'm showing you that I'm believable. You need to believe it now.
I think one thing people got to realize that they need to respect off top is a person's work ethic. With all that hard work, something's gonna happen.
Like you can't put me on a shelf. You know what I'm saying? You get the, all right, boom. There you go. Where you go? That's me. You can't put me in no shelf. You put me on a shelf, I'm gonna be gone.
You up out of there.
For sure. You can't do that to me. You get the time out. You get to saying something like, you know what I'm saying? I was talking to this guy, and he was telling me I was supposed to be doing some business. He was like, yeah, I just don't hear this certain. I said in my meeting, like, I just don't hear this certain sound. Blah blah blah. It just don't sound like a hit. And he really said something else. I ain't gonna say it on camera, but when he said that, everything he said just. And I'm like, I don't know who this man talk to anymore. My manager.
You cut your ears off on him.
I swear to God, like that man said something that just.
He said, rest of it is just blah blah blah. Blah,
wah 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 wah. That's what exactly I felt.
For real.
Like, okay, this dude don't know me. He don't know no better. I don't even know myself, so I know you don't know me.
For sure.
I got plenty of room to go. Don't nobody know themselves. I tell everybody I mess with that. You don't know what you're capable of till you get put in a position where you got to do something that she ain't never did before. He like, oh my God, I can do that. Yeah, that's why I always figure out about myself. So I leave a lot of stuff, like a lot of creative ideas flowing around, because ain't no telling. I don't never try to shoot every idea down. Well, yeah, I don't never try to, shoot all the ideas down that might be uncomfortable. Like me trying to do an R&B song. I'm not going to shoot that down. I probably can, you know what I'm saying, I can pull it out of me. And once I do it, then I realize I can do it. So, I don't like putting no cap or limitation on myself or anybody I ever deal with. I'll be realistic, but I want to just put a complete stop to what they're doing. So that, hearing that what the guy was saying is just he don't. No, I see what he's talking about. He think I'm one of them. I don't sit at the house and make beats all day. That ain't me. I do this.
Well, I think as people like that's up top, they not gonna understand.
I don't make them understand, not because I'm doing this to make them understand, but
exactly.
I'm showing myself, and they just go see it.
They just join. They just at the show.
So now y'all did what I was trying to do from the jump.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying, y'all be around the other people that water down people like me, so you get to think I'm like everybody else. No, I'm not sending no 20 beats in there. Hey man, send the pack. No, not doing it. I ain't finna keep sending no packs and sit at the computer looking at the screen. Hey man, I got you 10 beats. Yeah. No, I'd like to do like artist development and actually create. I'm bigger than what they looking at me. They perspective a whole lot different than mine. So, you know what I'm saying? If you don't see how at me, then I can't be around.
HitKidd for president. Let's go into the next question.
Yeah.
Explain it.
I don't know, cause I feel like I always gave people a lot of opportunities and did some stuff other people wouldn't do, and was always a good people person. So. And then the name just sounded cool. And then also on the business aspect, it was great for like rollouts and stuff.
Nah, for sure.
But I feel like I didn't do my last project correctly because I just wanted to hurry up and get some content out. But nevertheless, I'm gonna take my time a little bit more with the next project, which is gonna be HitKidd for President re-election year. Obviously, it's gonna kind of ricochet out the last project. It's just gonna be a little bit better with bigger artists. Because for the past mixtapes and albums I did, it was with my homies and stuff, and I just want to get to the people I'm in the middle of, like I can reach but can't reach. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
See what I can work with my new relationships as far as like dealing with artists. So
challenge yourself a little more.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
And it's working well too.
What I'm gonna say, you and Megan, just put a record out.
Yeah.
It's Eat It, right?
Huh?
What's the name of it?
No, that's Eat It is number one, like the number one song on the album. But I did Warning, Opposite Day, and God's Favorite.
Oh, you did 3 of them.
Yeah, I only had one on there, which was Opposite Day, and that's the beat. When I sent it to her, she went straight to record. She was in Jamaica at that time, so now I was sending beats. I was only sending like 1 or 2 at a time. Like the first beat, I sent 2 of them, and I was like, dang, this it. And then every time they asked for something, I said like 1 or 2. But it was them 3. I only had 1 song, which was Opposite Day. I'm in New York. I flew my family out to New York, so they were able to take a picture with me in front of the Jumbotron in Times Square. That's all I really wanted. I couldn't wait to do that. Yeah. And that was cool. My son, first time in New York. My wife, first time in New York. My mom, first time in New York. And my dad ain't been in a couple of years, so it was a cool experience. But anyway, I got a call like, "Hey, we need to track out for these next 2 songs." But I'm thinking on some other stuff for the next project. They end up saying like, "Nah, this for the one tonight." Well, hold on now. Right now, he's like, "Yeah, keep sending them so they can make the album." I went to go get sliced pizza, ran to the hotel, jumped on the bed, opened it, sent it. And I ended up making it 8 in the morning. I thought it would still drop at 12. Like, ain't no way y'all finna have this ready in 2 hours. It ended up dropping 8 in the morning. That's why it was a hold up on our album, because they were trying to get the song situated bounce everything back down.
Gotta handle the business, bro.
Yeah, I ain't want to miss that chance.
No,
And I feel appreciated when they want to add.
What you waiting on?
Yeah, I felt appreciated when they wanted to add 2 more songs produced by me.
Crazy,
Yeah, that was cool. I feel like that was the extra fire as far as everybody that didn't know me for to start picking up outside of Memphis, outside of the region that we in. You know what I'm saying? She able to help me get a bigger reach.
No, for sure.
So now the labels that really want paying attention. Honestly, the folks I'm with, dang, HitKidd on me? Yes, I'm here.
Hey, that's some real shit. Like
you thought I would forget the bro. Y'all got an artist I can work with? No, I'm either making the artist, I'm making my homies Drake, or I'm working with Drake. I'm either making the Megan Thee Stallions or I'm working with Megan Thee Stallion. Ain't no in between.
No, for real.
I don't want to help y'all upcoming homies. I ain't helped Memphis yet. I'm not doing none of that.
That was my mind frame.
Yeah.
I feel like if I got my surroundings together, I can go out and everybody else gonna respect me. So that's why I stayed down with Memphis.
You got to, and I get even the big people I know telling me, man, bro, you gotta move out the M. It's just you gotta move out the M. I don't. I do this. I know what I can do. And you got the people that OG. You ain't never seen the first person go through just la. The first person do something. It wasn't like that.
Nah, bro.
They going through hell and hot water to be the first person to do something.
And get what you move, you gonna go through hell and hot water.
That's why they think Kanye crazy because he doing some of the stuff he doing. I like using an example all the time because he ain't scared to fail. You know what I'm saying? Like he go step out and change the game. When you try to change the game, it look weird to a lot of people. Except the same people that except people that had the same mindset as you.
You know what I realized?
What?
Nobody know what they want or want to see or want to do.
Yeah.
Until they see it.
I've been trying to do this. Like with the girls I'm dealing with. Like I tried to do that with some other girls. They would think I was being shy on some shy. No, I could care less. I don't have to do this. HitKidd go do some HitKidd stuff. At the end of the day, I'm just trying to. I guess I'm on face.
No, I'm just.
But you know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta do this. I'm just trying to help change the atmosphere of Memphis. Now, since the girls came out, now you see it's girls everything. A lot more girl parties, girl promoting, a lot of girl hosted parties, a lot of girls clicking up and doing more songs. That's what I want to happen. But I see some people like sneaking in like, yeah, we finna run this now. Okay, cool, go ahead.
You don't have that. You gonna have egos.
Yeah, like that's cool. Like don't hate on them because they was the first one to do it. You know what I mean? People could have did what I did. Way more money, way more resources. And they ain't doing it. Soon I get to doing it. Yeah, they reaching out to the girl. We trying to, you know what I'm saying?
That'd be the funny part, bro.
It's some people I know that they really just ain't know of them.
Genuine, yeah.
But you got some people that's like, let me get a piece of that. Let me get a little piece of what you got going on. Now they want to do it, but
that'd be the problem.
I done been reached out to some of y'all and tell y'all what I was gonna do. But like I said, a lot of people done water down that type of, a person like me, like, you think I'm just talking. No, I ain't just talking. I'm finna do it eventually. And I had some people that get mad and because of what I was trying to do, and I ain't like do it right then. Like I said, I'm finna do this, y'all. And it might take a couple months, like 1 or 2 years, and he just talking outside his neck. Now when you see now what I did, also that's what you trying to do. And, time is everything.
At the end of it, when it's all said and done, how you want them to remember HitKidd?
A person who never see less of himself or anybody around him. So I like to see everybody reach their maximum potential, but want nobody ever know what's their maximum potential. Like they go back to what I was saying. You don't know what you're capable of till you get put in a position to be able to do something that you didn't know you was capable of. So it's a lot of times I done been put in a position like, dang, I can do this. So that's how I need to be remembered. That I don't see less of myself. So I always be thinking like, dang, I can do this, I can do this. I need to feel like that all the time. Give myself something new. Give everybody around me something new. Like, I be in the studio, I make somebody mad trying to get them to be the best. You know, I see the best of them. I really did get into it with my friend, like, nah, you tripping, homie. Like, nah, this ain't it. Don't do this. Leave this dude alone. Leave this girl alone. Don't get to arguing. Nah, I feel like you can do this. Try this. I'm doing all that in the studio just so I want to see somebody, you know, being a better version of themselves.
That's love, bro. You know what I'm saying? You can't. That's being a real friend.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You can't. That's unmatched.
And I don't want to work with nobody I can't be like that with either. Like people reach out.
Sensitive people.
Yeah, when people reach out to me about some beats, all the A&Rs, when they go back to like, can you send me this? No, that ain't me. I ain't doing that. That ain't. I'm not doing it.
Well, on that note, tell them folks your social media, bro.
Follow everything, you know, they put in HitKidd. You go spell it all together, cause like now y'all look, you know what I'm saying? Y'all went to certain classes. But you know what I'm saying? HitKidd. Say it one more time, now y'all look off. HitKidd. I don't know, I done messed up. HitKidd. Put that together. On Instagram, put it on Twitter, it's gonna be spelled 0, HitKidd 0. But nevertheless, once you put in HitKidd, you're gonna be able to find me everywhere.
Mm-hmm. What it do, man? Go ahead on one of them.
What it do, man?